Take two here. Take two. There we go again. Content. Welcome to Amateur Racing League race at Imola. This is split number 2. I am Willie Owens, and just bear with me because I haven't streamed in a couple weeks. I'm on my older computer, and so it's I haven't streamed in a couple weeks, so I'm trying to get used to things again, set everything up. I thought I had everything set up before, but now I'm having to do some things that little things that I usually already have done. Just I'm out of practice, and I'm on a different computer now, so it makes it a little bit difficult for the first beginning setup. I'm even tongue tied here. So I'm completely out of practice of doing this, and I'm just gonna have to bear with me, guys. We have a nice full field of looks like at least 19 drivers, which is great. And unfortunately, I'm without my 3 screens that I usually have for this. Yes, 19 drivers, very good, excellent. Glad about that. And I'm gonna share the stream to Discord right now that I got everything situated. So glad to be back, even though there's going to be some hiccups here and there since I haven't streamed for a while, and also I'm not on my regular computer and won't be for quite some time. So they're about to do, the free practice has ended and they're about to go into practice session now. Glad to be streaming. Hope you enjoy it as much as I do. It has been a very, very rough 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks for me. Just about everything as that could go wrong has gone wrong. And I'm not going to do a Woe is Me on Woe's channel, but just happy to be here, and hopefully I don't have all the cars downloaded or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to probably download the cars for these broadcasts until I get my other computer back. I'm just going to go as is, and hopefully people will be happy with that. If not, what to say. All the cars just filtering out of the pits right at the moment. There's Uwe Tholen. I actually had set an alarm for 3 o'clock today, or actually 2:30, and it didn't go off. And then I realized at like 5:03, I'm like, oh my God, the race is starting. I had planned the stream today, and so now here I am. So luckily I'm here now, and once we get going, I'm sure it'll just feel like it always does. I'm also using a very old version of ACC camera control, so that also feels a little weird. I'm gonna have to download the latest and greatest one, but it's too late at this point. Currently riding with the Ferrari of M. Gamble in the number 52 car. Actually, one thing I do like about this older version of camera control is it's got way more cameras on it. Incredible amount of cameras. Taking all the different camera views. Let's take a look at the live timing. The guys haven't had enough laps in yet, but there's Jay Parks in the 513. There goes Evans in the 77 McLaren. W. Irvin in the number 42. Jay Stander in the 13. Jay Dawson in the 17. Follows in the 14. Ellis in the 24. Rossi in the 8. Tholen, we've already seen him once earlier. Fredette in the 27. Jones in the 66. Buckley in the 73. H. Williams in the 174. Ozan in the 28. Lakes in the 62. Lathuris in the 243. Longitano in the 82. R. Julie in the 88. And M. Gamble in the 52. That's the rundown of all the cars that are involved, all 19 of them. Currently riding with Uwe Tholen in the 135 BMW. He's currently number 1 on the grid in qualifying. It's just the beginning of qualifying. It's 15-minute qualifying, I believe. Oh, maybe it's a 20-minute qualifying. We're down to 14 minutes and 42 seconds right now. It's been an absolute wild ride. The last time I was getting ready to stream a race. It was 3 Sundays ago, and that day my main computer died. And still don't know what happened. Very bizarre. And they say they think it's the motherboard. They sent a repairman out to my house to fix it, and he actually completely failed at fixing it. And then they sent me out this half-assed slip to fill out. No return RTA numbers, nothing. And so this week I've been playing phone tag with the company that's doing the work. They want me to send it back, but I'm going to have a little discussion with them this week. I want a new computer sent to me, or an upgrade on the computer for the inconvenience, or else I'm going to start taking to Twitter. I'm not happy with their treatment at all, and I'll be first to say stuff happens with computers and electronics, but I don't like the way, unprofessional way that they've handled it all. And it's a Lenovo computer, and I will never buy anything Lenovo or recommend Lenovo to anyone again. My last two computers were iPower, and they're absolutely great, and I'm not happy with this current situation. Hey Marcus, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Since the last race I did, I think it was split 1, so I decided to go with split 2 today. Yeah, it's not going to be as nice as my other computer. You know, the other computer is a 370, this is a 170. So, but it is what it is. I'm happy to be here. Oh, did I do split 2? Kalami? You sure about that? I don't remember. You would probably remember better than I would. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure if that was the week before. For some reason I was thinking you were split 1 that I did that, where you had the great run. I know you had a really great run in that race. I'm spending too much time on Uwe. We're going to switch to another driver. And the other thing is I'm using only 2 screens today, which is kind of I'm used to using 3 screens, which is so nice just to use 3 screens. As far as like using all my software, I can have everything spread out across the 3 screens. But you know, we'll make do. Currently riding with M. Gamble. He's currently time-wise in 19th place. Z. Frederick in the Audi is currently hung up behind a slower car. He just backed off. He slowed down a lot there. So you're completely laid out. Completely laid out with COVID, no energy, huh? Sorry, I'm really sorry to hear that. Let's hope for a speedy recovery for you. Yeah, in some cases the COVID is not like the COVID from the year before. I've known a lot of people in my neighborhood have had COVID. It's really big here in my state where I live right now. It's on the up, but it's basically just like basically a cold. 6 cents Monday. Yeah, the key to get rid of it is just pound juice. Anytime you get a cold, hot tea, juice, that kind of thing, soup, just drown yourself in liquids. There's Mr. Buckley driving the Audi and currently in 3rd place. There's under 10 minutes left, almost 9 minutes to go in the qualifying. No appetite, yeah. I wish I had that problem. There's Mr. Stander. He's in the McLaren. He's going over some things with his pit crew. There's the Lamborghini. Look at that. That's a cool paint job. I love that. Beautiful paint job on that car. The 88 R. Julie. Well, nice to have you in chat anyway, even if you're not racing. If there's any car that you'd like to see, let me know, or if there's any requests. Hopefully my volumes are all adequate. The car volumes and the setting everything up again is kind of a pain in the neck. You know, I had everything perfect on the other computer, and I had to completely reinstall Windows. So when I finish up with getting the other computer back, I'll have to be starting all over on that as well because I didn't have a backup. So that'll be interesting when I get it back. Luckily, I'm pretty good. Very, let's see. He's currently in 16th with a 147.387. Yeah, I just had to find him on the grid. 8 runs off there. He's off the track. He's probably going to go back to the garage. There's Fredette in the 27 Audi. He's currently running in 3rd. Buckley's got a fast lap going on here. He's .20. Oh, he's gaining. .27 up. .26. Now he's going back down. Right now it's M. Gamble, followed by Tholen. Followed by Frederick. Let's see. The other thing is, I have an old version of this software that I'm using on this computer. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hopefully that's helpful. What time? Second here. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left. You should be able to see the times right now. Gamble with 143.6. Tholen 143.68. Followed by Frederick, Buckley, Standor, Dawson, Julie, Laharis, Rossi, and Irvin rounds up your top 10. Actually, one thing that really surprised me when I switched back to my old computer, the graphics don't look that bad on the older graphic card. I was very surprised when I came back to use this machine and play my older games. Everything looks great. Like the only difference, I mean, maybe it looks a little bit better with the other video card, but it's not that much difference. The big difference is that I don't really have the power to use 3 screens. Marcus says, I matched Fredet's time earlier in TT, finally had the energy enough today to get on ACC. Hey, Blood Wolf, how are you? I think what they should consider the next season, and I could hook them up with this other league that I'm in. I haven't raced there for a while, but what they do is they put both splits. There's a way where you can put both splits in one race and have all, when the points get done, the splits go all, and they're separated by like red and gray. So everyone could still, it's almost like having a multi-class race inside the one race. So the top three are still holding between Gamble, Tholen, and Buckley. And Standler is now 6th overall. He's in the pits. There's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. We do have Dawson. Dawson's got a good lap going right now. He's up 0.42, so there's a chance that Dawson might move up. Maybe Dawson will knock Buckley off of 3rd. Honda overpowered. Yeah, that is funny. I always kind of want to root for the Honda because it's like I tried driving a Honda. I was good at a couple tracks. It was before they nerfed it. Like every time I go to switch to a car, it seems like they nerf it. He's getting faster. Yeah. Have they buffed or done anything to Honda recently? Like I remember back around December, November, I tried it out a little bit. Whoa! G. Dawson takes the pole! Look at that! In the Honda, on pole with only 46 seconds left. Wow, stunning! Not biased, I don't know G. Dawson, but hell of a job. I'm giving him the clap. I'm giving him the clap. Great job. Well done. He's been your main rival. Okay. I can see why. So Gamble's up 0.33 right now. It's currently 2nd. He's not giving up just yet. He's up 3.3. He just sunk under a little 0.3. Oh, he's up again? Oh, he's down again. Oh, man, he lost a huge amount of time right there. Oh, he lost a bunch of time. That's a bummer. Now he's in the red. I think he's given up. Yep, he stopped. There it is. G. Dawson on the pole in the 17. Second, M. Gamble 52. Uwe Tholen 135 and the 135 in 3rd. Stefan Buckley got knocked back to 4th. He's in the 73 Audi. Z. Frederick also in the 27 Audi. Standler and the McLaren in the 13. In the 88 Lamborghini, sweet position for him. 7th place. R. Julie, 8th. Lathyrus in the Mercedes, 243. Rossi in the McLaren, number 8 and 9th. W. Irvin and the 42 car in 10th. 11th, S. Jones, McLaren 66. Followed by R. Oaks in 12th. 13th, H. Williams. 14th, J. Parks with his new wheel. 15th, N. Follows in the 14 Honda. We got quite a couple Hondas here today. A lot of McLarens. B. Evans in the 77 McLaren in 16th. Longahato in the BMW number 82 and 17th. S. Ellis number 24 McLaren in 18th. 19th, A. Ozcan in the 28 Ferrari. 2 Ferraris in the race today. I like the McLaren. I liked it all right, and I was gonna use it, but then I saw like everybody switching to it in the other league that I was in, so I elected to go in a Lamborghini, which I've enjoyed the Lamborghini. They're lining up, and I'm gonna take this quick second here to go warm up my coffee. I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial.
Seconds.
All right, 22 seconds left.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left. They're warming up, doing their last minute things, talking to their pit crew, and
10 seconds.
hey, how's it going? How have you been? How's it going there, Eric? Yeah, I'm somewhat back. I'm on my old computer, and it's not that bad, really. The graphics aren't that bad on my old computer, surprisingly. I'm lucky I had a backup computer. But trying to get used to everything again feels kind of strange, but we'll get there. And thanks for stopping in. That's funny. Let's see. Where's my Helicam? That's what I'm looking for. As usual, I like to start from like the mid-pack. Let's have a clean turn one. That's right. I'm gonna basically do the overview from mid-pack. There we go. There's a good. We'll start with the 8th place guy. And we'll kind of keep an eye as we go along through. Hopefully it's nice and clean, so I don't have to. There, go! Here we go! The flag's waving. Very exciting. Finally back to doing some announcing, and I'm very excited about that. That pink Ferrari is trying to make up some room. See him at the bottom there. They had 2 cars. 1 car go off in the sand there. We got 3 wide going to the turn. They're catching up in a Lambo. And the Lambo just got rammed from behind. Oh my God, there's 4, 5 cars, 6 cars, 7 cars, 8. Want to make it 9? Let's go. Feel like an auctioneer right here. That was just shameful display right there. I feel sorry for that Lamborghini. That is just a bummer of a start. We already have one guy in the pits. We got three. We got another three. Got three wide there. This is live. One guy seemed to get pushed off a bit. Yeah, that is. I don't even know what to say. I don't make judgment calls in general, but that was. What started was that the Lamborghini basically got rammed from behind. There you see the Lamborghini at the top of your screen there. He's lost a lot of places. He had made his way all the way up to about 6th place, and he got rammed from behind, and next thing you know, you had like a 8-car pileup. We'll go back and we'll show a little bit of that later, but right now, we're just going to take a quick look at G. Dawson, who seems to be really have everything under control in first place in that pink Honda. Keep in mind, I do not have the car files for the cars, and I'm probably going to hold off on doing that until I get my other computer straightened out. Just have to be happy with as is for the moment. There's a pack race there for two. Well, he just, oh gosh, Uwe lifted off and they got side hit, and Uwe, just who has the worst luck, he was trying to let people through, and now he's lost like I don't know how many positions. I guarantee Uwe was letting off because he figured it was, I know how he thinks because I've raced with him many times. He was letting off to let the other car by, and he got sideswiped in the process. And he's in the 135. Just take a quick look at what happened there. We're going to go back and look at all the previous issues. Oh, I don't have a replay, guys. This version of old version that I have of my software, I didn't update it yet. I don't have the replays. That's a bummer. Oh well. Probably better off. But here's a wrap up. I'll just put it on the screen. I'll do a little drag over. There's the incidents basically right there so far. In case the admin needs that information later. I didn't update this software, so I can't go back and look at the replay. That just shows you, though, like how good a job HCC Race Control has done. A steady, really great job on upgrading the software, and it's completely free software as well. See, somebody off in the back there was off, and now we're going to catch up. There's Dawson in first, followed by Gamble, Frederick, Buckley, trailing behind is Rossi. Uwe has fallen all the way back to 14th place. And who knows, maybe I don't know if he's got any car damage or not, but his car looks pretty clean. See the Mercedes in the background doing some curb hopping. Well, if anything, Uwe should have a fun race now. I mean, he's got a lot of cars to pass. Yeah, I don't know because it was like a side hit. So, and then he ended up in the sand. So he might have very minimal. It's not showing him as having very much damage. He's trying to be patient to get through, but oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, the McLaren off into the wall. Now you see the McLaren off onto the sand. I'm not sure which McLaren that was now. It might have been this one. That Mercedes got quite a bit of damage on it. The Ferrari definitely, is that the Ferrari? Yeah, Ferrari looks pretty good. Doesn't look like he's been too much damage. There's 2 races, I believe, today, so nice chances he'll get another shot at it. That's right, that is a pretty decent position. Making that Ferrari work. Great job by Ozcan. Hopefully keep up the good work, number 28. You're being mentioned in chat if you watch this later. That Mercedes is definitely loose. Uwe trying to get by Jay Parks. Jay Parks definitely looking a little speedy in with his new pedals and his new pedals and wheels. Take a look up front. Yes, I agree with you. 100%, Marcus. Just need to stay calm, take a couple deep breaths. There's no mandatory pit in this race, but you never know what could happen. You can pick up positions just by staying cool. 100% agree with you. I feel kind of bad for Uwe. He always gets, he's a nice clean racer, and he always seems to get himself in a position that is not fortunate. It's a nice little three-way battle going on between Stander, Irvin, and just ahead of them is Oaks. And somehow the Lamborghini, that's the Lamborghini that got pushed off earlier. He must have got repaired and back out because he's just back trailing them, but he's in 18th position. He's in the 88, and he got tangled up with the 243. Which is the Mercedes. The Mercedes got quite a bit tangled up with a bunch of cars because his look at right here. We'll take a look. See his front end and his rear, both damaged. A nice race going on in the back though. Standards all the way up to 9th place. And he's definitely trying to challenge Oaks. Just behind them is Irvin. And you see this 13 really got quite a bit of damage. So it's good on him. He seems to be unfazed by the damage. They're definitely going to be pressuring the McLaren very soon. The McLaren's going to be pressuring the Martin. And just up the hill you see two other cars, two more McLarens of Jones and Williams. I'm keeping an eye on the front as well. Dawson has a 2.8, almost 3-second lead on Gamble, followed by Fredette, then Buckley. There's quite a few gaps up front. There's a big gap between 3rd and 4th, big gap between 4th and 5th. You can see if you look on the mini map, oh, there's a black car that went off there. Not sure who that was in the black McLaren. Looked like they just pulled right off.
Halfway through, not over yet.
Not sure who that was, but the person has not pitted. Number 14. Yeah, maybe it was 14. No, 14 is I don't think it was a Honda. I thought it was a McLaren. The Lamborghini is Irvin is behind the Lamborghini right now, looks like. We got a couple cars behind him. Oh, that's actually Tholen. That's actually Tholen behind. He's moved his way all the way up to 10th place now. And he has Standard and Oaks who are battling in front of him. He's got 11 minutes and 20 seconds to get in that top 8. There's Oaks. You see Standards on top of, all over Oaks right now. And right behind them you see the lap car and then Tholen. Yes. It's too bad that Lamborghini, because that Lamborghini's, oh wow, look at the Lamborghini's actually holding good pace. He just went into the sand there though. So that should let Tholen by. He took that turn a little bit too hard, but the Lamborghini's kept very good pace, so it makes you wonder if he didn't have that early damage where he would be in this race. I guess we'll find out in race number 2. Let's see how he does, how he performs in that race. I'm a little bit biased towards Lamborghinis, so I kind of pull for some of the cars that aren't used a lot. Maybe it was, maybe, I think you might be right, Marcus. I think it might have been the 14 that had pulled off. Oh, what's going on? Irvin, that's not Irvin, that's Oaks has slowed down considerably. The fact that actually the Lamborghini is passing something must have happened to his car that he slowed down so much. Oh, and they just had contact. The Lamborghini and the Aston just had contact either once or twice there. He just cut the course probably to get away from him. Back to Stander and Tholen. This is a battle for 8th place. In front of them is, let's take a look. They have separated a little bit. Jones and Williams were running together, but now Jones is separated a little bit. And there's Tholen getting by Standard. Oh, he got loose. Oh no! Heartbreak for Tholen. He got loose on that curb right there. And wow. Oh! Oh boy. So, Tholen is Heartbreak Kid on this track today. Raced his way all the way back. Oh yeah. Oh no! Oh geez. I think that's Evans. That was 100% on his own. Heartbreak day for Tholen in the race number 1. And he probably has so much frustration going on. Bad entry as well, yeah. Well, hopefully it clears his head for the next race. Buckley has the fastest lap of the race, 1:43.540. In the Audi. He's got 7 minutes left. Can he? Now if Gamble. Oh no, the 27 just went off. Oh! The other Audi, he was doing so good pressuring Gamble, and now he's going off. Six minutes and 35 seconds left in this race. Buckley is now in 3rd place. And he's 2 seconds behind Gamble. Stander has recaptured 8th place after Tholen went off. And you see that Lamborghini still hanging in to a nice pace. Look at that guy. He would have had I think he would have had a nice race if that didn't happen to him early in the race. It's a shame. Got a battle going on just behind him between Oaks and Irvin. Just want to say thank you so much for viewing this. If you're watching live or watching the replay later on. Oh my! The Aston got loose there, and now Irvin just took advantage of that, and he also somebody was that. Oh, that's a blue flag follows looking to get by as well. But so that battle's done with now. There's been quite a bit of uh-ohs in this race. But what I was saying is, thank you so much for viewing this content, whether it be live or on replay. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the racers, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're interested in joining any of these race clubs that I broadcast on this channel, let me know. You know, reach out, put a comment underneath. Yeah, I'm looking to join a race, and I'll direct you to joining them. channel's been doing pretty darn steady. Even getting quite a few clicks, even though I haven't broadcast in about 3 weeks. So it's been very good progress with this channel, being that it's not an actual league channel. It's a channel that actually I go out of my way to help promote these other leagues, or leagues that I'm involved with. And I'll generally, I didn't today, but on my other computer I have Facebook still. I'll go on Facebook and post links, and let people know the leagues are recruiting, and try and help out that way. And I really enjoy doing that. There's a lot of leagues out there that just have their own broadcasting, YouTubes, and I look for groups that don't want to deal with any of that. I enjoy doing it, and plan on continuing to do this for years. Nice race going on between Jones and Williams. Well, it's one less thing that the league owner has to worry about if they have someone to. There's a lot of leagues out there that are financial leagues. They're just looking to make money, so they want to have a YouTube channel and they want to sell merchandise and all that stuff, which is fine. But there's some other groups out there that don't want to have to deal with any of that, and look as a bonus to have somebody, come in, advertise their league for them, try and do the best they can to put out a good product as far as, create interest through video, all for the price of nothing, And I enjoy doing this, and I have a friend that does it in iRacing, and I sat on my hands for a long time thinking about doing this. And my iRacing friend, he has I don't know, about probably 50,000 followers or something like that. In iRacing, it's pretty easy to eventually I might do some iRacing too, announcing, but for now I'm just sticking with the ACC for now. Maybe when Assetto Corsa comes out, I'll do some Assetto Corsa. Well, for now, let's do a quick rundown. G. Dawson and the pink Honda in first place. He has a huge gap of 5 seconds. This race only has 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Gamble in second. And that's Buckley with the lap car of Ellis behind him. Still, Buckley has the fastest lap of the race as well. There's a fourth place car of Fredette. Rossi in fifth. Jones. Williams. That's probably the closest race on the track right there. Jones and Williams. Standard down the hill from them. Oaks. And look at who's coming behind Oaks. The number 513 with Ozcan right behind. Oh! Oaks gets off a little bit, and the 513 is going to try to pass with the Ferrari trailing behind. Can they both get by? Jay Parks makes a pass. How exciting! I'm a little partial to James because I've known James for well over a year now. And it's exciting for him with his new wheel and pedals. He feels like he's living in a different world with the new wheel and pedals, and it's showing. He's in for possibly a top 10. It was a good pass too. Marcus Bergman chimes in. Very nice pass! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! I share in that, and I feel lucky that we caught that pass. Unfortunately, it was at it was an unfortunate situation for Oaks, though. We don't want to see him do bad, but at the same time, the other two cars who are running nose to tail. I like this kind of racing right here. I like if you have someone that's running a good race, instead of spending your time trying to pass them, tuck behind them and work together. That's NASCAR style racing, and you don't see that very much in Assetto Corsa Competizione at all. Everyone's pass, 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 attack, attack, attack. But really, if you sit behind somebody and work together, you can pass a lot of people. In the time that you're spending racing, the guy in front of you constantly trying to attack, 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 you're both slowing down. Oh, we got a car off. That is Buckley. Buckley's off.
Has finished the race.
There's Buckley. There's Oaks. Is the Ferrari going to challenge the McLaren here? We don't know what happened to Buckley, but I'm sure he'll tell us later. He did. He was running third place. The Ferrari is poking his nose. So the first place Dawson, second place Gamble, and Fredette are all in. They're all in already. Then you have Rossi, Jones. There's a big gap between them. Williams, Standard. Whoa. Oh, okay, well, he's done. I think he's done. Where did he stop? That's strange where Williams stopped. Okay. Parks gets a ninth. Ozan a 10th. Oaks. Oh, wow. What was that going on there? Incident at the end there by the Mercedes. That was a little crazy. Well, that was a pretty exciting race, I have to say. Very fun race indeed. Hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did. I think we lost Eric. It goes either way, you're my hero. That's some funny stuff. So I got so involved in the conversation I kind of lost track of some of the comments in chat, but definitely had fun. Well, if you have 1 minute, damaged car is hard to drive. Yeah, it was. Oh, you're reading the chat. People have a short memory. Yeah. Sorry to Lambo, I T-boned, had nowhere to go. Sorry for the rag driving standard. I don't know the track well. Uh-oh, now we know what happened with Stefan, because he got a WTF at Julie, who was in the Lambo. Stacey Ellis comes out and says I got taken out by Tholen. Right, I'm shooting off to things get sorted. Enjoy the next race. I'll see you in June. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So, oh, is this the last race? So is Barry getting married or something? Is there like a month off? I don't know what's going on as far as the league goes. Now they're saying ban jewelry. I think all this kind of chat, I was a proponent in another league that to end all that kind of chat. Like, okay, why did he say see you in June? Is Barry not gonna be racing until June? He's getting married, I guess, or something. Anyway, if he's getting married, congratulations. All this chat that's happening in text right now should be saved for after the race. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, you were in the Mercedes. Okay.
Green light, green light.
Oh, now people, a couple people are saying Julie rammed them repeatedly. Save it for incident chat. I agree. I gotta type in. I probably shouldn't chime in, but I'm gonna. I shouldn't get involved because I'm not an admin. I'm not an admin. It's just I can't resist. For me, when I race, it's so distracting when people start arguing and bickering. It's like huge distraction for me. That's why I don't get into too much when you see the incidents on the track. I don't. It's not my job to judge what went on, but just to report it. Had some good races though going on the track in this race. We've lost 2 drivers, it seems. I don't see Buckley or Barry. I'm going to get a quick recap for you guys on Split 1. Hey guys, how was your race? I am streaming. I just wanted to get a rundown on Split 1 if possible.
Pretty uneventful, to be honest.
Uneventful? Did you say uneventful?
The pole sitter kind of gave it up at the start. Just didn't seem to floor it, so I took the lead. Led from start to finish. Had one person die at the chicane, and then get a drive through, and that's pretty much all that happened in the race. It was very quiet.
How many cars?
Only 8.
Oh, 8, yeah, that would be quiet. There was 19 in Split 2, and it was extremely a lot of action.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame.
So I was saying during my and if you need to talk to me about how to do this, maybe you know how to do it already. But I was telling during the stream that another league I'm in on Saturday nights, they have a Split 2 and Split 1 actually in the race, and there's a way on the server that you could put people in a different class by player. I won't go too deep to detail, but if you want to talk to me about it later, maybe you could put 1 and 2 together.
I know we did have that before.
We had 50 odd entrants just 3 weeks ago.
Oh, so yeah, right. That's right too.
So that's why we had 2 splits, because we had.
How many can you put on a server? How many people?
I think it's 36, but
That's what happens when a new season starts out, and also it's starting to get warm out a little bit outside, so people are outside a little bit more.
And you got bank holiday in the UK as well, so people are doing things as family.
Well, at least you'll have an exciting race to look forward to watching after your race is over.
Oh, come and watch your stream. There's probably a lot more going on.
Yeah, you can watch it later if you want. It's been pretty exciting. I certainly enjoyed it. It was a very eventful race.
Yeah, good to hear.
But I just wanted to stop in for the viewers so they could get caught up and get a little report on race split 1.
Well, the report is it was a bit dull.
Right. Thanks for telling us.
No worries.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
There's a report on race 1. It depends on the server. I've been in servers that had 50 cars on it with no lag at all. I guess 8 cars, that would be dull. One thing I could say, I thought that the cars that were blue flagged were overly aggressive, I felt. Conversation going on here. I'm bad enough without help to ruin my race. Yeah, that's all. Rather than get hot under the collar, better just to report the incidents to, because you're not gonna be able to solve anything during this race anyway. So. And what happens is one guy gets arguing this guy, and then you get other people that weren't going to argue. Now they're getting your feathers up, and they're like, you know, like a chicken moving their wings back and forth. They're getting all ruffled. That's why they call it getting ruffled up. they're moving their wings. They're getting aggravated, and then next thing you know, you have people that didn't even want to argue and starting to argue. Better just to try and calm things down as much as possible. I'm in another league where I'm actually accused of stirring things up, but what I do is I try and show what happened through video, and then people get all pissed off because even if they're wrong, they still get mad. Well, you're wrong. You're just telling you're wrong. What you did was wrong. I'm showing what you did was wrong, and you need to button up and just learn that when you're wrong, just accept it. So this other league that I'm in, they get all upset and they act like I'm trying to get people mad on purpose. Well, no. I want to see clean racing. Whatever league, whatever I'm involved with, I like to see rules properly enforced, and I like to see things done right. That's all. But that's the nice thing about not being in a league and just being a broadcaster. You don't have to get involved in all that stuff. You can just say, this is what happened. See what happened. We wonder what happened, why it happened, and then that's for the stewards to figure out, and to do it in a way where you're not actually being insulted to anyone. But even if you take out some of the incidents that were in the race, it was very entertaining. I have to admit that. And we're under 10 minutes to go in this current live timing. And right now I'm gonna show what's going on as far as times go. There's the current times. Now, keep in mind, a couple of the faster laps were put in till the end of the session last time, so we'll see if that might happen again. That's what we're looking at right now. Dawson, then Tholen, Frederick, Standard, Rossi, Gamble, Irvin, Julie. Like I said, Julie wasn't that slow. He kept pretty good pace, so you know, a lot of people were on Julie. He got a raw deal at the beginning of the race, I think, and he made some. Had himself on the first lap in a good position, but he got rear-ended. The other guy said he had nowhere to go, and you know, stuff like that happens. Hello, Mark Jones. How are you? Still made for a pretty exciting race, I think. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I would actually love to go into the other Split 2 Discord room, but I'm not sure if heads are cool right now. Hello, Mr. Evans. How are you? Are you getting married, sir? Is that what I read? Did I read that right? If so, congratulations. All right, Mr. Jones is working today. My pleasure. I feel bad that things fizzled the way they did on my end, you know, with all the issues that I've had the last couple of weeks. So I wish I could have. Well, at least I got it going today. 6 days, wow! And then you'll be back in a month. We'll see you then, I guess. Congratulations, and I wish you the very best. I hope you have a wonderful time and really enjoy yourselves, both of you. That's really great. Hopefully you have time sometime later to watch back this replay. It was a pretty interesting race. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed watching this race. It was a lot of excitement going on. And at the end of the race, I'm sure you saw some of the comments going on in chat, but I'm sure the admins will handle that. So there's I just made it so you could see the lineup right now. There's 17 drivers for race 2. I'm going to see if I can bring up the standings for race 1 too. I had the event, Imola. Results. It doesn't show. The event has to be completely over, I guess, before it shows the Imola first race standings. Weird, I just clicked on Bathurst race and it says there's no results. I was going to show last week's results. That's alright. What we could do is we could show the current standings, which I have not done yet. The current overall standings for Split 2. And this has not been updated as of today. So this was after 4 races. You have Gary Dawson in first with 311 points. Marcus Berggren with 271. Uwe Tholen. We had a nice chance to pick up some points today, but we'll see how he does in the second race. Had a rough first race. Fredette, nice battle probably between Fredette and Tholen. Irvin with 218 in fifth. Stefan Buckley with 204 and 6th. Barry Evans, pretty nice position you're in there, Evans. 169. Ninth, Sophia Wright with 162. Stacy Ellis with 160. Ozcan with 156. He had a nice, I think he had a top 10 in this past race. Oaks 150. Rossi 141. Gamble 128. Don Queen is missing in today's race. He has 113. James Parks is gonna have a nice chunk of points. I think I'm not sure how the points work. I can't remember now exactly how many points you get for, like, if it's just for the first 10 drivers or what. Alex Thoris in 16th. Simon Jones 18th. And follows 20th. We saw Mike Hansen in 3 races, and it says David Blythe disqualified. Not sure what happened there, if he ran in any of the races or not, but Mike Hansen ran in 3 races and scored 80 points. Oh, he left? Okay. Oh well. So the light gray means people left. I see Mike Hansen left. So you got a bunch of guys that checked out like after the first couple races, it seems like. That's all right. I'll get stuff sorted out and start doing a little recruiting again for the league as well. So it looks like, hold on. Here's what it looks like for qualifying. Still, Ozan's still putting a lap, and Ozan's 5th right now. Wow, nice. So you have Dawson, Tholen, Fredette, Gamble, Ozcan, Standard, Rossi, Irvin, Julie 9th, Irvin 8th, Laturis 10th, Williams 11th, Oaks 12th, Jones 13th, Follins, Longido 15th, J Park 16th, and Ellis 17th, it looks like. No, I wouldn't. I'd just go ahead and race. I would just go ahead and race Blood Wolf. I mean, I can't tell you what to do and not do, but I would go for it. Just race your race. Go for it. That's good advice, Gary Dawson. Just remember, it's not one in the first corner. Give people space. Take care of your tires the first lap and then push. Also 44. Oh, this race is 45 minutes. I'm glad he pointed that out. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's right. It does, doesn't it? It says right here 45 minutes. I just assumed that it was going to be two 25-minute races, not a 25-minute and a 45. That's pretty long. That's a lot of racing right there. 15-minute practice, so it's 35 minutes. That's 40 minutes. That's an hour. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes almost. That's a lot of racing between all the practices and qualifyings, everything. We'll do the same thing as we did last time. It worked out pretty good. We'll run with the ninth place car from the overhead cam. Usually it gives a pretty good understanding of what's going on, and I could bounce back and forth from. You could basically see the first 8 cars from the view of the helicam, and then I could just bounce back to the back if there's any issues. Yeah, no, you should race. Maybe this will be your race. Take a deep breath and think good thoughts. Now we're going to put you in the spotlight. Test. Yes, okay. Pretty good. We've had like up to 9 viewers, down to 6 now, but thank you all very much for watching. Really appreciate it. This series actually has been really good support for this channel. There's a pretty good view right there. Oh, For some reason, I saw Buckley in here, and then he just, I guess he left. One thing I noticed in this game, people have a hard time getting their spacing correct. Beginning of races. Getting ready to go here. Guys are ready.
Green light, green light.
There we go, 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 go. Got that black car going right to the inside early. We got 3 wide. Oh boy, we got the Lambo off there. And there goes one car off. That was the Ferrari. The Ferrari, the 28 Ferrari is off. I think it was a 28. Ozan. Just falling all the way to the back. So we have Dawson, Tholen, and Fredette. Standard. Ross, Irwin, and Washi. Irwin and Wassi with Julie right behind. I think Julie just had a tough race the last race. Seems to me that he has the ability to do very well. Oh, he spun off there. Or did he get moved? I'm not sure, but he better hold his position. Stop edging up. Keeps edging up. Oh no, and oh, a double spin. Some crazy zaniness going on here. That was wild. So now Julie is already back to last place now. Having a tough race. Very tough 2 races. There's your leaders. Dawson, Tholen, and Fredette, I'm sorry. Followed by Standard. Nicely done. Everyone's spaced out back here pretty good. Not as much close racing as the first. Here's your close racing right here. We got the Mercedes just got by Ellis. He's moving his way up through the field. In front of him is Longitano, who just ran off. Mercedes again had some minor damage. Somehow Tholen, I'm not sure what happened to the Honda. Yes, that's right. I just noticed just as you were saying that. The Honda, I don't know what happened. The Honda is, let's see, the Honda is number 17, right? He's not been in an incident. It was not an incident, so it must have been a runoff. I would say in this some of the. Oh wow! Wow! I don't have my replays, unfortunately, this week. I haven't upgraded my software to do replays on this computer. There's going to be a lot for the stewards to, I'm not sure how this league works as far as reviewing things, but if people report things, there's going to be a lot for the stewards to do. But what I was about to say is I think probably about the first 7 drivers could easily move up to tier 1, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure if that will work. Try it. Oh yeah, I guess I got quite a bit here. Hold on. And now I don't remember what cars were involved in that big wreck right there. Oh, he got bumped from behind there. I think the white car of Ellis might tap the Mercedes. Hey, Lee Ellis, how's it going? Wow, that was, let's go back a little bit here. So, the Ferrari went off. I'm just trying to sort out this mess. Ferrari went off. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, in my other software I don't have to go back in the replay. I just hit a button and it will show the incident. I don't have to do this manually like this. I'm just purely showing this for entertainment purposes. How's it going, Lee? Hope you're having a great day. Yes, thank you. There's it. I don't even know. Something happened to that first car. He went off or something. Let's see. 243. It was that car in the Honda. Oh, he's way off here. He's way off the track. Comes back on. And that's when he got hit. That was how that incident happened. He says he's done. He's done sim racing. Oh boy. Don't quit. Go have a nice soft drink and relax a little bit and yeah, it was a re-entry that caused that, really. But now they know, like, so the admin watches this video, we sniffed it out for them, what happened. So, Uwe Tholen is way out in front now. Good for him. Second is Dawson. Then Frederick. I don't know why I want to keep calling him Frederick. Fredette. Irvin. Jones. Williams. Gamble. Yeah, well, there's some guys in here that really should be driving. They should be in the first split. It's like, you know, if you're faster and then you're racing against people that are like low experience, rookies, or just learning, stuff's gonna happen. So we're down to 14 drivers, 17 I think started. Jay Park's trying to hunt down the 82 BMW. Every race I've taken out, every league I do. Yeah, I know. I completely understand because I took. I started not racing for a while, right before 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month before my computer broke, and I got into a run of something like 15 of 18 races where I got taken out from behind, and it does take the sap out of you or your will to want to race. And I would suggest when that happens, take a few weeks off, maybe just run against AI, or just run in the races that Assetto Corsa has, like in your time zone. Well, if you could prove that it wasn't your fault, then nobody could blame you. The video tells everything. I had this problem when I worked. I didn't race for almost 7 years. I used to race at iRacing, and I was actually very fast on ovals. I raced both the IndyCar, Dallara, and the Star Mazda open wheel cars. And me and another guy used to work on setups all the time and practice all the time. And I don't know how much you give somebody a setup and then they wreck you from behind. And it's just the only chance you have of getting out of all problems is, even like if you try to get out of the way, sometimes there'll still be interest. And the thing is, you have people that have different connection speeds and everything else. And if you're not like so far head and shoulders above everybody else speed-wise, then you're always going to have risk of incidents. Lee Ellis chimes in. Get it together, Mr. Buckley. So, Jay Parks has passed the BMW, 82 BMW, and now he's working on the 88 Lamborghini. And he's got a trail of 3 cars behind him. Yeah, I was wondering what happened, Stefan, because you were showing on the track, you were in the server during qualification, and then you disappeared. I was wondering what happened. Yes, I love that livery. That is a great livery. And here we go again. Look at that. Look who's behind Jay Parks. A. Ozcan. These two guys did the same thing the last race. They followed each other through the entire race, never wrecking each other. These two guys ran nose to tail. These two guys right here ran nose to tail the entire first race and did not wreck each other. Their safety rating, these two guys must be going through the roof, because this is how they raced in the first race. The entire race. It wasn't until the last lap did the 28 try and pass. It's okay, Blood Wolf. I say keep working at it. Maybe not put so much, hey, how's it going there, Andy? I'd say don't put so much time into it, relax a little bit. Or do whatever makes you have fun. If you're having fun putting time into it, that's one thing. If it's not fun putting so much time into it, then back off a little bit. But if it just feels like work, and you're not enjoying it, because this is the thing, if you spend a lot of time practicing and you enjoy the practice, then it wasn't a waste. But if you practice and it just feels like drudgery doing the practice, oh, there goes the 513 off track. Ozcan takes the position. Let's take a look at Tholen. Tholen's got a pretty nice gap, 3.2 seconds ahead of Dawson. Frederick in the Audi is third, followed by Irvin. And it looks like Rossi and Jones have a nice little race going for themselves. Yeah, there you have it. If it wasn't a way, I can't say R's. I have the Elmer Fudd R's today. If it wasn't a waste, you know, you might have had a bad race, but if you enjoyed the time practicing, then, you know, it was time well spent. It's one of those things when you, like, something happens when you're in a bad mood, you force yourself to smile, and eventually when you smile enough, oh, we just had a guy just face planted the wall back there. That was Jones. Bummer, because he was running so good. As you see, Dawson is starting to reel in Tholen. Still a lot of time to go in this race. A lot of time. So earlier, Dawson, who dominated the first race, was in first place and had a runoff, I believe. Fell back to fourth place and now has worked his way back up to challenge for first. Do a quick run through it. 14th is Fowles in the Honda. Stander is falling back. He was really doing really good. He's currently in 13th. Long Hitano is in 12th. Jay Parks in 11th. Oscon in 10th. The Lamborghini of Julie in 9th. Williams in 8th. Gamble in 7th. Jones in 6th. And let's face it, this guy right here is having a nice run for himself in the 88. He's 9th place. He's got a little gap between the car behind him. There's Dawson. We'll keep an eye on Dawson for a little while. Blood Wolf says, I sometimes underestimate the top speed of Sledgehammer, the AMG. Bergen Races, I just realized I was on the wrong account. This is my racing channel where I go live a few times a week usually. All right. You know, graphically, I don't really see that much of a difference between this and my new computer. It's not that much better. Like the 380 from the 370 from the 170, 1070 card is not that. Where I see the difference is like frame rate and power to run multiple monitors. So the gap is now 1.4 seconds between Dawson and Tholen. We'll keep an eye on that, but kind of would like to see if there's any other battles going on. Everyone's kind of running on their own now, and I'm thinking maybe next week they'll think about combining Group 1 and Group 2 maybe, who knows. There in Split 1 there was only 8 cars, so, and anytime, the other thing is there's a lot of new drivers in this league that weren't in last season. Anytime that you put together a lot of new drivers in the first season, and I know this from running NASCAR leagues, there's going to be a lot of issues, and there's growing pains. There's growing pains before you get it all together. I'd love to see. Oh, what happened? Dawson went off. He's 6 seconds behind now. I was just about to say, as much as I like to see Uwe win, I think Dawson is faster. But Dawson has been having some distractions, and he has just lost. He just caught all the way up to Tholen. And now he's 6 seconds behind. Clock has ticked down to just under 21 and a half minutes to go. Imola is a track for better drivers. No, there was nothing you could do in that incident at all. There was nothing you could do there. You would have not known that the McLaren was going to hit the other car from behind either. And that guy, where he came in on the track, right as another car exited the corner at a slower time, he re-entered. That was a bad re-entry. That bad re-entry was not your fault. There's the 513, pretty much running by himself. The 66, there seems to be a battle between, there's the 66 and the, who's that in front of him right there, the 8? And the 52 battling. M. Gamble was quite a ways back and he's caught up. Right. I agree with Lee. He doesn't really category. He doesn't put himself in that category, but he is one of those better drivers that's super fast. Have you been not racing, Lee? And didn't you get a new rig and new? Didn't you get a new rig and a new wheel? Didn't you get like a play seat or something like that? And a new wheel or a better wheel? Like you already had a good wheel, but you bought another good wheel. Oh, okay. The 52 is definitely wanting by. Just ahead of them, you see the number 8 of Rossi. Yes, I can. It's 3.9 seconds. There you go. But Dawson has shown that he could trim that lead. There's 18 minutes left. So he's trimmed that lead once. Question is, how many times can he trim the lead? He'll have to, if he catches stolen, in my opinion, he'll have to go, mistake-free once he gets up to him. I think this is the only real, the 42 and the 8 now are pretty close together. That's for 4th place. Oh, it's commentator cursed there. And that was a very polite re-entry by Irvin. But he lost the position to Rossi. Here we have Williams, Julie, and Ozan. After Ozan is a 12 seconds back to Jay Parks. Ozan is a very, very clean racer. I think this guy's got a lot of potential. Three wide on the straight. Oh my goodness. Wow. So they both, oh no, he took it too hot in, there's contact. The winner there is Julie. Holds on to 8th place. Well, I guess they both got by Williams, right? Overcooking corners is what that was. Ozon took the corner too tight, and now Williams gets out of his way. Oh, wow. Some very interesting racing and entertaining. They're stolen. 3 seconds, 2.8, 2.7. Dawson's really catching up. I'll be right back just a second. The back game line is running. Not going to answer that phone call. Okay, so there's, as you see, Dawson motoring in the back with almost a little over 14 seconds left. 14 minutes left. Who has the fastest lap of the race? Not sure. So Williams has dropped back a little bit. There you see Ozcan, who's trying to get a second top 10 of the day. James has dropped back a bit. Follows is several laps down. Stander is 2 laps down. Longitano is running in 12th. Jay Parks, 11th. Williams, Ozcan, Julie, Gamble, Jones, Irvin, Rossi. And it looks like the closest gap is between Tholen and Dawson. Oh, wait a minute! Dawson's in, what happened? Dawson is by Tholen. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I'm not going to repeat that, but that is something they should know about. Let's see. We're going to take a look. See what happened to Tholen. He's currently in first here. Oh, see, so he already made it by. I'm trying to. Oh, here it is, right here. What a shame. He just got loose. And there it goes. There goes the lead. All right, take care, Lee. Thanks for stopping and viewing. Appreciate it. So now Tholen's 2.8 seconds behind. So close yet so far. searching for the actual race going on. Anyone battling at all? No one at the moment, it seems like. That's why that 20 plus marker of cars on a track really is good, because you can always, it's always easier to find actual battles. When you start dwindling down to 8 to 14 drivers, you just don't have the battles. Leo says he had to go try out his new rig and do some racing. Marcus says watching this gives him anxiety. I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh. After the race, Julie cruised around the track perfectly hitting people. Bubba says I could have that replay after this race. I want to check some stuff. Chaos is not great if like you're in the race, but if you're watching the race, it's just fantastic for entertainment purposes. It's much nicer to sit at the front and be obvious. That's right. A lot of people don't take the time that are front runners. A lot of those guys don't take the time to watch a race like this, and they're clueless to like what's going on in the race. Like they're like, "Oh, it was a great race, no problem. What's the problem? Why is anyone complaining?" Because they don't know. They weren't involved in any of the muck. But watching it is just fantastic. You're like, it's great. Like it's very entertaining. It doesn't give me anxiety at all, but it reminds me a lot of shit happens. Like, how many contacts? I'm also over, like, for me it's unbelievable how many people have multiple contacts per race. Like, I could go actually, I'm a very slow racer, I'll admit, but I could go like 10, 12 races without hitting it. Sometimes 20, 30 races without hitting another car. Oh, okay. You watched the stream replay back at Columbia. There were duels and happenings I had no idea about. Oh, Buckley's rejoined the race. With 7 minutes and 39 seconds, we have Buckley back on the track. I think he should join in. Why not? Tholen has really improved majorly as a driver. When I started, he was around my speed, and he's so much faster than me now. And plus, every week that I go by and don't practice, I'm getting slower and slower. But I got spoiled, and I don't really want to race with one screen anymore until I get my computer back. I don't feel like racing, because once you race with 3 screens, you don't want to go back. Plus, the M4 is OP. That's true. I don't care what anyone says. I 100% still say the BMW is still OP. I agree. I 100% agree with you. So the Lambo, unfortunately, is taken to the pits. Oh no, he's going out. He's leaving. I really think that for me, a 45-minute and a 25-minute is awfully long. I actually can say I'm actually feeling tired at the end of this broadcast. By the time we're all done, it's going to be like an hour and 45-minute broadcast. I almost kind of wish that I had stopped the broadcast and split the races into 2 races. Yeah, when I start yawning, that means it's too long. 5 minutes left though, so I want to thank you all for staying. Even like regular races, like I get when I go to like the local track, the races are broken into like half-hour races, like the local road track race, and then I'll just go. Oh, now the Lamborghini has DT'd. He's out of the race. I will go, walk around, have a hamburger, that kind of thing. Well, it's been very good. Oh, somebody's off the track here. What is he doing? I guess he was just letting the other car by. Under 4 minutes left here. Tholen is actually caught up a little bit. He's gaining on Dawson. 2 seconds, counted down to 2-second lead. So if something happens where Dawson goes off, Tholen is close enough to take advantage of any mistakes that Dawson makes. Now the question is, can Tholen catch Dawson? And then also he's got to get by him too. .42 of Irvin is being... 42 of Irvin, is that the 8 behind Irvin, Rossi? There's Rossi. 8, oh, okay. So who's, that's Jones. Or, oh no, I'm sorry, that's a lap car behind. There's no challenging going on. That's your lap car that you see behind, of Stander, who's hung in there in the race. He's 12th place. Actually, he turned a faster lap than Irwin that lap. People that love the AMG really stick with the AMG. I gave it much trouble. I had a hard time driving it. Oh, Tholen, it must have had it off because now he's 6 seconds behind with a minute 40 left in the race. He's dropped back. He lost almost 4 seconds. But second place, pretty good. Nice finish. Everyone that's chatted so far, I just want to say thank you for hanging out. Blood Wolf, Lee Ellis stopped by. Thank you. Barry Evans. I don't know if his tires. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to matter now because Tholen has dropped back quite a bit. In fact, he's in danger. Let's see, where's... No, he's not in any danger of losing second place. There's Fredette there. But thank you, Bloodwolf, Berggren, Evans, Buckley, miss anybody else here. Andy Zaloni stopped in to say hi. That was nice of him. Mark Jones stopped in. Eric Gottsacker. Thank you, Eric. So I haven't streamed in a long time. It was nice to stream. I enjoyed it. We have 4 seconds left, and this race is just about over. And thank you all for participating in this race. If you're watching the race, I'm sure Barry Evans thanks you for being a participant in this series. I would say the series of going from Grey Wolves to amateur sim racing has been a very successful one, and you're sure there's been some drop-offs, but I think I really believe that it's the beginning of something very good. So Dawson's crossed first, Dolan second, Fredette, Rossi, and just keep in mind, folks, anytime you put together a bunch of new drivers that are new to each other, there's going to be incidents and accidents and bumps and bruises. And what you need to do is just keep trying to work to recruit even more people. And then, oh wow, what a place to spin out. Was that Williams? No, it wasn't Williams. It was, who was that? Irvin. I'm not sure who that was that spun out. There you go, right there. There's the finishing. There's Jones just taking the flag now in 7th. So you have Dawson, Tholen, Fredette, Rossi, Irvin, Gamble, Jones, Oscan, another top 10 finish for him. Williams 9th, Parks 10th, Longadhato 11th, Standard 12th, and Follows 13th. Yes, what Barry said. Barry's the Administrator League says cheers, woes, and everyone that supports the streams and the community. Let's wish Mr. Evans a great, great wedding. The best wedding you could possibly have. Hopefully everything goes great and well, and it's a great success. And you, most of all, also have a nice, safe honeymoon and be well and happy. That's for everyone, really. What more can you ask for life? You know, try and be happy and content in life, and you'll have a good life. You know, you can make things like, for instance, like I've had a terrible week, last 2 weeks with my car and computer, and you know, just make the best of it. What am I going to do? Some things in life you can't control. Just try and deal with it the best you can, and you know, try to live life in a way that, you know, is conducive towards contentment. So that's the race, and glad to have you all here. Hope people are watching the replay. Enjoy the replay, and hit thumbs up, hit subscribe if you like. And also, if you're interested in joining this race, just put a message underneath the screen. Say, hey, you know, I'm interested in joining. Can you guide me to join this league? I'd be glad to help you out. Good night, and thank you. It was a successful stream back, and 2 exciting races, and nothing else to say really. I'm all talked out. Cheers all.